Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you once again for joining me. Good to see you. Well, yesterday I did a video about Rishi Sunak saying that they were going to make assaulting or doing something nasty to a shopkeeper or a member of staff in a shop a specific criminal offence. And my argument was, well, why the hell isn't the law that we already have being exercised and used to prevent this stuff from happening? Well, it's quite obvious that in the society we live in now, the law doesn't really have the teeth it once did. The priorities are a bit back to front. And, well, they just don't do the job they should. When was the last time you saw a copper on the beat, for example? It's a little bit of a misnomer, isn't it? Well, they said that there was going to be a range of measures, a range of packages to try and deal with all this sort of thing. And one of the areas that I've seen is an investment in facial recognition technology to try and obviously, oh, look, it's him again, and put it in the shops. Now, me personally, I do wonder whether this is a ploy or a forerunner to, put all this surveillance in so everybody everywhere can be identified. You look at London, for example, all of the different cameras that are up all over the place in the guise of ULEZ. You wonder what else they can actually do. But let's have a look at this article, which I found. Government invests £55 million for facial recognition tools in shoplifting crackdown. So you can see there a nice picture of a camera, security camera in use, reducing theft. Helps us all by keeping prices low. Unfortunately, cameras don't reduce theft. People still nick things. Police doing their job, arresting people for theft, and an appropriate punishment will reduce that level of crime. They've announced an investment of 55 million quid to enhance. So this stuff's already about facial recognition systems, including the deployment of mobile units equipped with live facial recognition technology. And here we are on crowded streets. So you can imagine walking down the streets and they can track where you are the whole time. It's quite a scary prospect, isn't it? And all in the name of tackling shoplifting. The initiative comes alongside proposals for stricter punishments aimed at serial or abusive shoplifters in England and Wales. Under the proposed measures, offenders could face wearing a tag, so it could be tracked while they nick a can of beans, preventing them from revisiting the scene of their crime, as well as potential imprisonment for up to 6 months and unlimited fines. The problem is, you could say, right, don't go to Tesco's anymore because you stole a packet of sausages. But if they walk into Tesco's, who's going to turn up to apprehend and remove them from Tesco's? Doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, I digress. The government's allocation of funds for facial recognition technology has sparked criticism from civil liberty advocates. Silky Carlo, Director of Civil Liberties at Big Brother Watch, describing the investment as an abysmal waste of money. The funding for facial recognition tools will draw from a £240 million investment in police productivity over 4 years, as announced in the budget. Additionally, £4 million will be allocated for mobile units over the next year. So this isn't strictly for shops, is it? It's going above and beyond and putting that technology in our streets. I mean, you go to... I've seen it a couple of times where I've gone into a place and there's been no staff about. So I've used a self-service. I don't like using the self-service because if I don't talk to somebody, they could lose their job in favour of this mechanical, electrical thing. And you look at yourself, and I actually saw one once where I had some alcohol and it determined that I was old enough to drink alcohol. So it just said, yeah, approved. So there was obviously some kind of facial recognition thing going on there. And they're going to roll this out to a lot more places. I wonder whether this is the justification to put all this in. I don't know what you think. The Big Brother state and all of that. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, hit the like button on this and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you're on social media, I would appreciate it if you shared it with your social media channels because it helps the channel grow. And we're getting near 80,000 subscribers. I'd love to push it over that anytime soon. Thank you very much, everybody. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.